now to Canterbury with Newstalk ZB South Island News Director Claire Sherwood. Well, the regional economic ratings are out and Canterbury came out on top. So, Claire, what's driving that?
Well, as you know, Michael, we've been going on for months here about how good it is.
I know you have, haven't you? You
How wonderful.
Lots of skiting.
Lots of skiting, and I know that Herald now gets sick of hearing about it, but this is proof in the latest regional scoreboard of the economic performance around the country that things are not just feeling good here, and we're not just skiting about things like the new stadium and everyone choosing to come here, but the evidence is there as well. All of the key indicators are on the way up in Christchurch or Canterbury. Employment is the only one that sits at a sort of stagnant rate on last quarter, but otherwise things like retail sales, populations up, house prices, all of the indicators of economic strength are on the up. The key thing, though, here, according to ASB economist Nick Tuffley, is that not just are the numbers looking up, but consumer confidence is up as well. So people are seeing and believing and feeling the impact of the positive economic situation here. It's sort of spurred on by things like population growth. We're told that the good dairy sector here is a really big driver in terms of our success. But ASB, Nick Tuffley, they all say the evidence is in the numbers, and certainly Canterbury is the place to be. And if you do come here, you'll be pleased about that.
Yeah, so what's the vibe like? Like if you're walking down Manchester Street, are Cantabrians just glowing with happiness and in the parks and just basking in the sort of economic success of things?
People look healthier. They're absolutely beaming with it, Michael. So we'll see you here shortly, I'm sure.
Yep. It's my old stomping ground at Canterbury University. Now, a Christchurch family has had their father's Pounamu headstone stolen. What's actually occurred in that event?
Yeah, this is terrible. This is the Bromley Ruru Lawn Cemetery. It's our huge cemetery here in Christchurch. And it was actually one we spoke about earlier this year when it was targeted by thieves who were looking for the bronze plaques from the Ballantyne's Fire Memorial. This is Peter Wakefield's Pounamu headstone. That piece of Pounamu was actually something that Peter lived with for many years. In fact, I love this part of the story. He used it as a doorstop in his house for many, many, many years. The family, after his death in 2022, decided to turn that into his headstone, and some family friends inscribed his name, as you saw there in the pictures, and it is rested there on a sort of plant, mounted on a piece of wood and then on another piece of greenstone and then attached to the concrete at Ruru Lawn for upwards of 2 years. The family, Emily, his daughter, went to visit him yesterday in the lead up to Christmas and walked in to find that headstone and that Pounamu piece was gone. After some sort of digging through family and seeing who had last visited, it looks like it may have been gone for 2 or 3 weeks. Obviously, there is much more value to this headstone and this Pounamu than anything monetary. It's one of those money can't buy situations. The family just desperately want it back. They don't care if it's damaged. They say they'll restore it. They just want it back with their dad. Canterbury Police say they have no leads for inquiring on this, but they certainly are considering increased patrols around Ruru Lawn, knowing that it has been targeted more than once, and they are desperate for whoever has it to do the right thing, to step forward and to drop it off, whether it be at council, at police, return it to where it was taken from, just so that it can get back to this family. So it's a really awful story. The family desperate to get the message out there and to share that picture, to say, look, if you know where it is or you know of who may have that, please do the right thing and return it so that Peter Wakefield can rest easy with it.
Yeah, absolutely hoping for a positive result in that one for the whānau. That is Claire Sherwood, Newstalk ZB South Island News Director. Thanks as always for your time.